My name is Nathaniel and I'm the founder of theswimspecialist.com. What we're doing here today is I'm going to show you guys a video so you can teach your own children how to swim. I'm going to deliver an adventure themed session that's totally related around the car.
Adventure themed sessions. Today I'm going to show you how to create your very own car journey. I want you to set the scene with your child and imagine that your child is now a car driver. Use the tube float to create a car or any other vehicle, and the water transforms into the open road. Today, Isaac chose to be a monster truck. We then added discs, which act as wheels for the monster truck. Game 1, traffic lights. This is where you use 3 colours to signal the traffic lights. Green light means go, and encourage your child to kick their legs and make splashes as if smoke was coming out of the exhaust. Yellow light means start your engines, so encourage your child to blow bubbles and make the sound of an engine. Red light means stop. Simply ask your child to stand up straight and put their feet on the brakes.
Okay, Isaac, what you've just practiced then is you practiced driving your monster truck all the way through the city on the road, okay? Now, what colour traffic lights did we see?
Red.
Red. What does a red light mean?
Stop.
Stop. And how do we stop? Yeah, we put our feet down and stand up, don't we? And what did the green light mean?
Go.
Go. And how did you make your monster truck go really fast? What did we
By
practice?
swimming.
By swimming. What comes out the back of a monster truck when it goes really fast? Smoke! Okay, so when you kick your legs, if we make splashes, we can pretend that's the smoke coming out of the monster truck, okay?
Yeah.
And what did the yellow light mean? Yeah, it blows bubbles.
Game 2, roundabouts. Simply add some hoops or some discs into the water and ask your child to drive their car around the roundabout.
So Isaac, did you have fun driving around the roundabouts? Yeah. Okay, parents, what that was enabling him to do was to actually change direction, improve his balance and buoyancy as well. Okay, so that's a good game to improve his change of direction.
Game 3, car wash. Simply create a car wash by using a noodle float, a bottle or a watering can, and ask your child to drive their car through the car wash.
So the reason why I created a car wash was simply so that he's actually used to the water going over his face, because you tend to find a lot of children don't like the water going over the face, or they're scared of putting the face in the water. So by simply creating a car wash, it gets him used to getting the water over his face, and then he'll be more receptible to actually put his face in the water when we practice that later.
Game 4, driver says, touch your nose, touch your ear, put your chin on the water, put your ear in the water, put your other ear in the water. Now put both ears back in the water. Put your mouth in the water. Put your nose in the water. Driver says, can you put your face in the water? Once your child can put their face in the water, it's now time to encourage them to wear goggles. This will allow them to see under the water. Give them a cue 1, 2, 3 and submerge.
Okay, so once your child has put the face in the water, it's always good to put the goggles on, and now we're going to get them to submerge. So what we're going to do, Isaac, is we're going to count to 3, and on 3, that's his cue to take his breath, close his mouth, and then we're going to go under the water together.
Game 5, monster truck jumps. Start off with your child sitting on the edge. Encourage them to lean forwards and splash. You can progress this by asking your child to stand up with both feet on the edge and then jump. Finally, see if they can jump in on their own.
Now, once you are teaching your child how to jump in the water, it's always a good tip to teach them to swim also back to the side, or alternatively to float onto their back. So it's just a survival tip that you can use and teach them for argument's sake, if they were to fall into the pool, they'll know exactly what to do. So hopefully you've enjoyed watching the video that we put together today. The whole reason behind the video was to give you guys some ideas that you can use when taking your child to swim. So just to conclude and summarise what we've done today, is we've themed the whole session around a car. Today's car was a monster truck. The first game we played was a traffic light system. Now the traffic light system just introduced things like body position, a flutter kick and some aquatic breathing by blowing bubbles. We then progressed the next game into a roundabout scenario where he drove his monster truck around the roundabouts. And that was just to get him familiar with changing direction, actually leaning forwards, regaining his stance and rotating on a vertical plane. The next game after the roundabout was actually the car wash. Now the car wash introduces leg kicks to make them more effective, but at the same time it also got him familiar with water coming over his face. Once your child is able to put the face in the water and is comfortable using the goggles, just let them experiment, play around in the water, actually use some of the tips we've practiced, and then for the final game, it was just a monster truck jump. Okay, so that's where we got him on the side, and we actually introduced jumping in from the side, and then introducing some survival tips, such as floating on the back and swimming back to the side. So there was a lot of information there to take away. Hopefully there's enough for you to practice with your children whilst you take them swimming. That's it from me. Look forward to seeing you soon.